Greetings, and welcome back. You're doing a good job. Very well. Ah, you can now use the sprinkler. Frogman is sensitive to dryness, so you must use the sprinkler frequently. At the moment, the habitat contains 2. Frogman. Seaman has become ill after eating a spider. Please take good care of him. Some kind words of encouragement may help him feel better. So let us head over to the tank.
This would be very comfortable if I wanted to live in a desert. Sprinkle me, please. Hey, why don't you turn on the sprinkler? It's cold, isn't it? Oh, yes. It's cold in here. Aren't you cold? It's cold in here. I sure could go for a bite to eat. I could use a snack. Hey yourself. I think I ate something I shouldn't have. Oh, good. Food. I'm not hungry anymore. Hey! Hello? Is anyone out there? Greetings. I see you out there moving from place to place, and sometimes I am envious of your freedom. There are so many things you can do. I can imagine what it must be like to be so free. It's weird how familiar it seems. You must get a lot of exercise running around as you do. So with all that moving about, do you think you're in pretty good shape? You are? Well, I think you're in okay shape, but trapezoids are my favorite shapes. It's hard to say whether or not someone is in good shape. It seems like your TV and magazines tell you what it means to be fit, but that idea of fitness can be pretty unrealistic. On the other hand, it's pretty safe to say that a little physical activity will make you fitter than just sitting around on your butt and eating potato chips. It looks like you haven't let your body go to waste completely. That's a good thing. It seems strange to me that with all the wonderful things you can do with your bodies, there are still people out there who are out of shape. People actually have to make time in their day just to exercise. And when they do strange, useless motions over and over that serve no purpose except to move their muscles. It seems like such a shame that your world doesn't naturally allow for more physical activity. So anyway, what do you do to keep fit? Well, it is a lot easier to exercise when you find yourself surrounded by a bunch of firm, glistening treadmills. Well, that's very interesting. I see that exercising pays off after all. You really seem to think it's helping you, and it's always good to have a positive self-image. I'm glad not all humans have sunk into complete inactivity. It seems like there are a lot of different things to keep in mind when you're trying to stay in shape. Exercising is one of them, but eating right is also very important, especially where you live. There's no shortage of food here, well, for most people, and it's very easy to eat too much of the wrong thing, it seems. No wonder so many people have problems with their weight. Would you say that for the most part you eat a pretty healthy diet? You do eat healthy? You must really chow down on the vegetables then. What's your favorite one? Carrots, huh? Good as a vegetable, even better as a snowman's nose. So versatile. It's a shame that the things that are good for you don't usually taste as good as the bad ones. And you know what? The junk food marketers know it. So my advice is, beat the system. Eat a pound of broccoli. I was thinking earlier about how interested your culture is in sports. I would say even obsessed sometimes. It can really get out of hand, but now that we're talking about health and staying fit, it almost doesn't seem like such a bad thing. That is, if you're actually playing a sport and not sitting in front of a TV and watching someone else play it. Tell me, what's your favorite sport to play? You play baseball? I bet you just like wearing those tight little pants. I think I understand why people want to play sports. It must be fun to see what you can make your body do if you just try a little. And you also get to hang out with other people and test your skills against theirs. I guess I still think some people can get too interested in sports, especially if it interferes with the mental stimulation they get. As with most things, balance is the key. I was thinking earlier about sports and how popular they are here. As I was saying, it would be really great for the collective health of the country if everyone played sports, but it doesn't do so much for you to just sit and watch them. I want to find out about this fascination with watching other people play sports, being a spectator. Do you follow any professional sports? What's your favorite professional sport to watch on TV? You watch football? Yes, watching burly men in tight pants fall all over each other is very enjoyable. Well, it's certainly easier to watch a sport than to actually play it yourself, but being a spectator doesn't have quite the same health benefits. I hope the next time you sit down to watch a game, you might think about going out and trying it yourself. I've been asking you a lot about your health, and it seems that exercising and eating right are two big components of it all, along with getting plenty of sleep, one of my favorite things. But it seems that your human body is still so delicate. You still need an expert to take a look at you every now and then. That's where your doctors come in. Do you go to the doctor for regular checkups? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I care about you, you see. Human beings are very lucky to have figured out how to heal themselves when they get sick. No other creature can do that. It's easy to take all your medical knowledge for granted, but think about it. If you were living even several hundred years ago, you'd still be putting leeches on yourself whenever you got a cold. Not that leeches are such a bad thing, but they're not exactly what I would call good medicine. Anyway, I'm glad to know that if something goes wrong with you, there's somebody that can help you out. My gut seems to be rumbling. Anchors away. Well, thanks for letting me in on some of your health secrets. All of us animals have these fragile organic bodies that break down and cause us pain. But human beings are especially fascinating because they can actually prevent or cure so many of the body's problems. That's why I wanted to know what you do to keep yourself healthy. I want to know how you humans take advantage of their medical knowledge. Some people take it all for granted and do stupid, destructive things to their bodies just because they're used to having the means to recover. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to go take a little rest. I don't want to overexert myself and get sick. I'll talk to you later.